Okay, so this is for Capricorn. What am I here to tell Capricorn Collective? I'm using the Flashes of Light Tarot that I created. I think this is your first reading with this new deck. I'm excited. Welcome, Capricorn. I'm Jess. Here as the messenger to deliver messages to you. My throat feels funny. And just tuning in with your energy. So every time Spirit's having me feel my throat, it's like, okay, so throat chakra work, throat chakra. It's time to speak up, speak your truth. Maybe it's time to use discernment. Yeah, it's a rough throat that I'm feeling. Let's see. What's the message for Capricorn? Capricorn. I'm right here. What do I need to talk about? Capricorn. From the Flashes of Light. It's the highest vibrational message from my Capricorn Collective. Get my glasses on. Ooh, big deals right away. The Tower and the Chariot. Darlings, don't, like, this is a lot of movement energy. Okay, if you felt like life was stagnant, it's about to change and change huge. Time. Or first, win. I heard somebody say win. Definitely not a predictor of time. I tend to not give you dates or say next month or right. Like when it came to your reading, I didn't even talk about that we're in Lionsgate, eclipse season, Saturn retrograde, Chiron retrograde, blah, 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 blah. Nah, I just went right into it. And that was weird, but I went with it. To not focus on what's going on planetary. Something physically is about to change here. Because they didn't want me to focus on the planets. They need you to come back down to earth. If we've been so focused above, now below, making a decision here, you're at the crossroads. And you're actually saying enough's enough about something here. That's my 10 of Wands card. Saying no, saying this, I'm done with this. You've been spinning many batons. And also trying to find your own balance. And maybe it's at work where you're overwhelmed. This can be a burnout energy as well. But the batons are the wands. But I also see such strength in even her knock-kneed, pigeon-toed pose. This is always symbolic in these cards about a new beginning that you're stepping into. Maybe it's just time to hold your one baton and stop spinning all of these batons. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Batons are endings and beginnings. And you finding, like, you've been through some strength training is what it looks like. This 9 of diamonds is like flexing its wings that look like little, This is a card of prosperity and confidence in oneself. Typically, it's the sign of being self-employed and also financial freedom. But this is where you're at. The spider right in the middle of the road. So what web are you creating? What story, what choice are you going to make? I said you need to come get grounded or whatever. Maybe it's just the opposite. Maybe you haven't been looking at things from a higher perspective. Flip-flop it if you need to here. You're not alone in this journey, especially at the crossroads. Okay? Spirit supports you making a decision that's healthy for yourself and saying no to something else. The Tower is about a massive change in your life. This looks like her body looks like a skyscraper building to me today. Magic hands in your hands. The feminine part of you is speaking to you today. My Chariot in this deck is only one horse. It's just representative of our spiritual journey to finding that we're the one that also can make change happen in our life with active faith, daily, like inspired action is what's coming here. Seeing ourselves as a success, not fearing a change. Momentum, movement, confidence, success energy is here. And we're the Chariot. 7. A lot of yellow here, and that's your solar plexus being activated as well. Okay, so I'm going to 5 cards. 7, 7. That's the evolution of you. When you change inside, your world changes too. Okay. So I was hinging on a big decision that you need to make here too. I want to see what the Tower is about. What's the big change about? And the Chariot could also be travel. This also together can be, boom, an overnight success. Something amazing happens. You've been just getting through the mundane or something and having difficulty trusting your intuition and making a decision, trying to rely on logic and reason. And your big cards, dream bigger. Okay, so why is the Chariot here? Tell me why the Chariot's here. Number 7. That horse is giving me Spanish vibes. Or Mexican vibes? I don't know. I'm in another country for sure. Like traveling overseas even, or traveling in general. What is the Chariot about for Capricorn? Do the right thing, justice. If you had some... you want to get the Justice card right now when I'm recording these readings, because Saturn is in retrograde, and seeing this is saying good karma is coming to you. If you had a lawsuit happening, it's lawsuits in your favor, fair and just circumstances, because you've been doing good in this world too. Living your truth, embracing change, using your magic hands for good, for empowerment, all this yellow energy for making healthy choices, for setting boundaries. You're like, I don't give a fuck. There's an I don't give a fuck from her. Like, I'm doing my thing. I'm protecting my peace. You're saying no maybe to an offer because a better offer is coming in and you know it. Do the right thing, Justice, okay? That's about consequences for your actions. So, 2. It's a big deal, whatever it is. And it's in your favor. So, what's the Tower about? Could be dealing with... These are the signs of Scorpio, Cancer, and Libra. Those big major arcanas we're talking about here. Fairness being brought back to a situation. That's 7-Eleven out here now. Karmic contracts done, and now we're moving on. Chariot. And the big move and the big tower, because it's usually a massive change, y'all. Queen of Wands. Well, you're attracting it. You're magnetizing it. You're courageous, bold, inspiring. That's this queen. You're the alchemist and the witch. You're manifesting it. But she's also taking action. She's working it every day, Queen of Wands. Like, feeling her own flavor, her own. This is confidence, Queen of Wands. Energy, again, with the yellow and the black cat. Black and yellow, baby. You know what it is. Everything I do. Look at the synchronicities on the head here. This situation is, boom, changing. Big. Yeah. You sense it, feel it coming. Queen of Wands. That could be a new job opportunity. A lot of wands here. Chariot's about success too. Or a passionate new relationship. You making the move. You shooting your shot. You doing it. You're like a skyscraper of energy in your femininity here. Ooh. This is the success card. Feminine success. There are lightning bolts be coming at her fingertips. I mean, let me have you look at that again. We're all here to manipulate energy. I got the sun on my crown. And the black cat on my shoulder. Let's go, Capricorn. I'm going to use those thoughts. Instead of worrying, 9 of Swords reversed. I'm going to use them for good. I'm going to direct them. I'm going to reprogram them. I'm going to stimulate them in healthy ways. I'm going to give my worry over to my angels. That's all this. I have a new awareness. Fox. I'm going to turn on my fox charm. My fox charisma. My foxy fox ways. Sly. Cunning. Fox and Queen of Wands and the black cat. Yo. Could have been a time dark. I mean, the fox is sitting there in the dark. Okay? And then suddenly, the light we see from the moon here, when some things are like, this could have been like, all stop. Spirit's going like, all stop. Nope, we're not going this way. Like, it was like a forced stop, maybe to heal, to rest, to physically. I said that was a burnout energy. And then we shifted our perspective about things. Crescent moon. With the 9 of Swords, we know it's time to move on from something, the world, that this lesson is done. Maybe we're moving locations for work or even just living locations, or we're done with a relationship. We're done with something. We're here. Overgiving, trying to live up to people's expectations with this card, like carrying too much on your own, not asking for help. That could be a wound here too. I got to do it all on my own. I got to be confident all the time. There's something about a collaboration here coming in. 3 of Pentacles. Somebody wants to work together with you. Long term. 7 of Pentacles. To the 10 of Pentacles. You're thinking long term stability and future. Saturn retrograde. And also Chiron retrograde. Right? Okay, so what's got you? Okay, what's the decision about? Well, maybe this is what you were worried about at this crossroads, making a big decision in your life. It's supported here with the Tower. Can I know a little bit more about the 2 of Swords crossroads for Capricorn? Take charge of your thread. It's a big message here. 4 of Cups reversed. So yeah, it's a time of coming out. It's a healing. You've been healing. Time of coming out of a state where you felt maybe depressed. You've been sad about something for a prolonged period of time. It could also, Four Cups can also be the energy of not showing empathy in a situation. It's an energy of apathy. But now I think you're seeing the bigger picture. You're shifting your perspective. Something about a decisions at the crossroads was you facing yourself. The Judgment card coming in here too. An angel. Twos are about relationships as well. And duality. A mask. Angels removing their mask. Star right behind that. Oh, that's so much. Healing, new direction. Angels are with you. A final decision is being made. The Judgment card at the Two of Swords. I just drew in a channeled art session and change just popped out. Something's done. The Death card. Or something wants to be reborn again. You're coming out of hermit mode. Enlightened is the Hermit. Strong. You've been through strength training, I said. 9 of Diamonds. Diamonds are about clarity and perspective. And, like finding a different kind of strength with the pressures that life puts on us, right? The pressure, and in relation with diamonds, right? Diamonds are only created under immense pressure. We've got 9 here. 9 and 10. A lot. A lot in life you've been dealing with. A lot of healing. A lot of growth. Maybe you just haven't been seeing what you've been through as also laying the groundwork. Strength training, right? And now it's time for you to rise. This 9 of the Diamonds is like the cream of the crop. Will rise to the top, baby. Okay, so tell me about the 9 of Diamonds where you're single, you're supporting yourself, confident energy, and finding your balance and healing and doing the self-healing work. Temperance, angel. That's twice angels have been out here with you today. Sagittarius energy. You also have been alchemizing a lot of heavy shit. You see that red triangle? She's the alchemist. Red triangle right there at the heart chakra. Surrounded in red. Red and yellow make orange. Fox. Red and yellow make orange. Foxy fox. That's what I want to say. Okay. What's with the fox? There's a fox out there for somebody, right? No, I'm saying that because somebody needed to hear about the fox. I don't know. Another something red. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. I'm seeing a lot of pentacles for you. This is good. That's wealth. That's value. Ace of Swords just popped over. Okay. What do you say no to? Or what are you putting a boundary up? Or what are you done with? All right? Like, the sun. You want some sunshine. Like, everywhere I stop, it's major arcanas. This is a big reading. Capricorn. Ten of Batons, why are you here? Well, the Magician is... You could have felt emotionally manipulated or lied to by somebody here. The Magician reserved. Be yourself, it says. Three of Pentacles, again. Rebuilding a life. Rebuilding friendships, collaborations that are coming together. It's just a rebuilding energy, restructuring energy. The crow spirit with you. Spirit with you. Co-create with me. There's been a lot of time spent in like blocking, guarding, doing a lot. Like imagine spinning 9 batons with one hand. Like, oh. And now our hands have been freed up. And wow, are they like with lightning bolts, with precision, with clarity, with empowerment. We bring new life into form when we embody the energy of what the chariot means too. The horse is just like, I don't know what type of horse. I'm not a horse person, but it's like the horse is like, I'm from the Americas. So I don't. Okay. Yeah, the 10 of batons clarified with the 5 of pentacles. And I don't know if it came out in the reverse or not, but you've been feeling like all on your own, having to handle so many things. Or like overworked at work and not making a lot. It's just been, it can be a card of poverty or impoverishment. But 5s, again, 5 cards I got for you. 5s are change, and big change is coming. And now you know, like, it's those times when we don't have a lot that we learn the value of everything that we do have, and we appreciate it that much more. There's that lesson here. And somebody's not going to know what they had until it's gone. It feels like that because you're putting up a really, like, even though it feels awkward, you're doing this. You're saying fucking no to something. I'm only saying that because of her pose. And I purposely did that. Like, I think this is adorable how you're knock-kneed and pigeon-toed. Maybe you were bullied for some of your beautiful idiosyncrasies. Is what's coming out here. How you walk, how you talk. Do your thing, boo. What is the message? Have faith, star. Have faith. I love you. Have faith. The worst is over. The 10 of swords reversed. Don't give up hope or faith now. Your angels just want you to know. This is a lot of major arcanas. I'm repeating myself. Oh my God. And the 10s. That something is ending. This is the relief recovery card. This is the card too. I don't want to just skip right over it. Where you've been healing from some sort of painful ending. The pain has taught you so much. Or maybe it was a betrayal, I'm not sure. Or your health wasn't good and you're in recovery now. Right? The mental state, the 9 and the 10 of swords. You know, that can be a lot of dark thoughts. Fox, dark thoughts. Black cat, right by the head. Okay, we have a lot of gray. We have a lot of dark cards in the clarifying cards. But we also are, the reds come in, okay? And the yellows come in. And the blossoming comes in. And the sword is through the skull, right? Right. We can create beauty with our thoughts too. We can dream again is here. We can create love and prosperity and warmth and togetherness and peace and fairness. And we can make healthy decisions in our life again. And we've done a lot of healing shadow work here. And you have clarity now. You've gone through something where it was a test of faith and about the timing. You can't force the flow of the river. And back in Doctor Strange, the teacher told you something that really resonated with your heart, Capricorn. Okay, and let's get him a final oracle card for Capricorn. You've just been trying to keep the peace. No more of that. Keeping the peace, self-entangled, and muted ideas. You remember I started this reading and I was like, man, my throat feels so messed up. Because there is a need to talk. The braid is about self-empowerment. We're taking charge of our thread and weaving our destiny here. Okay, we do have free will. When I thought I drew this feminine, I thought these were snakes in her hair, but actually the snakes turned into electric eels. So that's kind of an energy of empowerment and sudden revelations and epiphanies. And the power of the spoken word is also here. Yeah, and ooh, girl, shock me like an electric eel. Get it, girl. Come on now. Electric feels management. Electric feels management. There could be a management position here for you, and you're just like, yeah, this gives me a good feeling. I got blue eyes that match the blue eels. It's like you knowing you manifested this. You knowing you did it. You knowing you did it. But you had to get clear with it. And you had to make a decision here, a big decision about setting some boundaries too, or I think there's like I'm in the gym. I'm talking to somebody who works out a lot. So think about don't you take breaks like in between your conditioning and your like those days and the other days? I don't know. Daily routines and patterns and habits is also here. Maybe we've been spending a lot of time, in silence now too. Mute. Like keeping the peace, but also like trying to find peace within. Trying not to talk so much about a decision that you have to make or about the pains of the past. Trying to speak more of like the sun, positivity, gratitude. Repetition creates reprogramming of the subconscious mind is also here. Okay. I love you guys. That's where I'm leaving this. If you need your own personal reading, I'm here for you. Just reach out. But if this one resonated, you could show me by hitting the thumbs up, dropping a comment, or sharing the video. Thank you also for your good karma donations, as that helps me to keep the channel going. Please drink lots of water. I feel like, again, at the end of this reading, oh my goodness, my throat chakra for you Capricorn. So bless your water before you drink your water. Your water is programmable. So I'm going to go drink a lot of water for you. And I love you bunches. Talk to you soon. Bye.